While we're on that subject, boys, who won the trade deadline and who lost?
I would say winner
Go.
because given what they have in front of them and what they did, I'm gonna go with Vegas. Now
Oh,
I don't
fuck
I
yes.
don't like what they did because they pulled a Tampa, and for God's sakes, Gary Bettman or whoever manages what everything to do with the ruling for the LTIR. I know it's not a rule now, but
It's
good
within
Lord,
this. It's within the CBA.
I know, but good Lord, fix it.
General managers wanted this. Gary Bettman's got nothing to do with this, by the way.
I'm not saying Bettman. I'm just screaming out to the highest person I know in hockey, which is Gary Bettman.
Gary Bettman.
So
But he had
they
nothing
need
to do
to
with
do
it again,
something.
like you said.
It's not just me talking about it. Even like a lot of experts, journalists are voicing their opinions. Like this isn't right. They need to do something to fix this. We saw this with Tampa, and we're seeing it. We saw this probably many other times, but we're now seeing this with Vegas now.
But I laugh at all the I'll call them crybabies, and I don't give a shit. Like I laugh at those complaining about it. Like, and my cousin's one of them. Like he's fucking losing his shit. Chris is losing his shit about Vegas, and I'm laughing so hard because it's if you look at one point of view, it's like it's I guess it's annoying in a sense. I'm sorry. It's within the rules. Nobody's fucking cheating here. Tampa didn't cheat when they beat us in the Stanley Cup Finals.
And you know what?
The funny thing is Tampa Bay complained about this.
Exactly. Yeah.
The league said, suck it up. It's within the rules. Oh,
You're right.
Okay.
Basically.
So nothing's wrong with the team doing it.
You don't have okay, look, I'll say this. I'm at least humble enough to say this. You don't have to like the rule. But it's within the rules.
I don't mind
it.
what the team did because they exploited the rule. It's what I don't like is I hate it's the rule itself that needs to be changed. So what Vegas did, I'm not mad at Vegas.
There's a lot of people. Dude, are you kidding? If Vegas wins the cup, you know how many people are going to claim them to be cheaters?
Yeah, but see, I wouldn't claim that. Like they're within the rules. That's
because you're smart, Joe. I can't believe I'm telling you this because you're smart.
If people look up what cheating is.
It's okay. Vegas won't win.
You know, the Patriots cheated. Juventus cheated. Those are cheaters.
Those are terrible teams.
The Tampa Bay Lightning were not cheaters. And guess what? The Vegas Golden Knights are not cheaters.
It's the
Holy shit. What a fucking club they put together.
So Noah Hannafin, Anthony Manta, and Thomas Hertl.
But Hertl is on IR too. Oh,
he's coming back. He's coming back at the end of the year.
I don't know if Mark. They're not sure if Mark Stone is coming back though.
So regardless, maybe they're making another cup run. And
well, good for them.
A lot of people,
man.
People are going to listen to this are going to say, "Well, they traded a lot of the first round picks." I looked at their team. Yes, they're sort of aging. Vegas, they are, but I mean, I don't think they're in a situation where they're too over the hill like Pittsburgh is, and they need to rely on rebuilding. They're not at that stage yet. They're still at the stage of making cup runs. So to me, look, exactly. I saw this firsthand with experience with I'm an LA Rams fan, right? And I saw this firsthand in football. They did the same thing 2 years ago when they won. They signed guys, they signed a quarterback, and they got a bunch of really good players like you're talking about the Hurdles, the Manta, Hannafin, like high quality players, and they said, "Fuck it, we're going on a Super Bowl run for them." They want it all, but then they were very close to the end, where I don't think Vegas is. Like Vegas has more of a window, and then at the end they had to like get rid of so many guys because of cap, etc. And they were bad like the year after, 2 years ago. They were bad. Vegas not there yet, but Vegas can make a cup run the next couple of years. I don't know how they're going to manage all these salaries at the end of the season, but at least for now they can make a cup run. So to me, it's like, screw it. Like people think of the future, like, oh, but I want to get this dominant team in 3-4 years. Well, do you want to win a cup now, or do you want all those first round picks for next 3-4 years? So you have to decide. And to me, I'll always say cup run. That's your goal, is to win a cup.
Yeah.
So,
but I totally agree, Joe. I don't think I could say better than that.
I don't understand guys that think like, oh, I want to keep my my first round pick 2 years, you know, in the next 2 years, a 2025 first round pick. Well, what's the point? You're going for the cup run now. Who the hell cares in 2025? Yeah, but the team is going to be okay. But you're winning the cup. If you win the cup now, are you going to be pissed off in 2 years? You want 2 straight cups? No, you shouldn't be. Anyways, to me, if you win a cup, I would be satisfied for the next little while because you win. I don't think any team is of the Pittsburgh Penguins anymore or the Chicago or LA. They made it too hard to do where you can win 3-4 cups, you know, in a span of 5-6 years.
6 years. Yeah,
I
exactly.
think it's way too difficult. But if you can win back to back, that's pretty fucking good. So I actually
and Tampa did it despite what kind of seasons it was and the style of playoffs that it was. They still did it.
They still did it, and I love what Vegas did. They're going all in for it. I kind of want Montreal to be like that. Like that's what pisses me off that Vegas has been here since.
Yeah, but okay. So here, let me beg this question: was it easier for Vegas to do it since they were an expansion team? Only around 5-6 years now, or 7-8 now, whatever.
I don't see why it would be easier.
Because
they're doing it because they're getting success.
Pardon me?
They're doing it based off their success.
Yeah.
They were smart by who they were. Sam, to me, an expansion team coming out, I don't care if you're picking one guy from every team. The fact that you made the final the first year, I'm sorry. The teams that didn't even make playoffs that year and the following years, it's a little embarrassing.
Well, I think seeing as the way they made the finals that year, I think they looked at that team and being like, oh my God, okay, wait a minute. All we have to do is add a couple of pieces here and there that could elevate the defense, elevate the offense. So what do? They bring in Mark Stone. They tried with Max Pacioretty. It didn't quite work.
Well, he did all right, but
he did it. But he did all right. Exactly. Did I mention Alex Pietrangelo? They brought him in. Then, oh my God, Mark Stone's a free agent. You know, I also think the location helped.
Yeah, of course it does.
I think the location of Vegas helped.
But it's good though. I mean, they're how old as a team now? How old are they as a team?
On average, what's the average age?
How old the team? The team is Vegas.
They made the cup in the first time in 2018.
2018.
I was in Thailand when I was at an airport in Thailand when I watched Lars Eller scored the winner or Devontae scored the winner.
They're a 6-year team, and they came into the league and they've been bossing it. They've made a final, a semifinal. They won a cup. They've been bossing it, and they started by having good enough scouting to take pretty good players off of teams.
And that was their plan to begin with. I think their plan was like make the playoffs right away.
Well, they should want to every year.
These draft picks because we actually got like decent enough players already that are kind of in their prime age.
Sam, that's a reputation now.
Yeah,
it's gonna look. I don't think
it's gonna wear it down eventually. Yes.
I love that reputation. I'm sorry, I kind of want that for Montreal.
I think it's great, but I just don't see that mentality of general manager working in this market. I don't even see
it won't.
Not even in Toronto. It wouldn't work in Toronto. I just don't think. I don't know. But there's two ways. It's either you go the route that Montreal is in terms of rebuild, or you go the route that Vegas is doing, what Tampa is still trying to do. The teams that are stuck in the middle, kind of like the Detroit Red Wings, a combination of young talent and pretty good veterans, they have to go on some kind of hot streak. Right now, Vegas and Tampa are just loading themselves with fucking talent. And guys that are good players that could be depth players as well. You just reduce their role a little bit, but you give them a very good opportunity as well. Man, like I think for me,
Vegas, I don't see Tampa.
I think Vegas is the winner too, by the way. But Tampa, look,
Vegas
as the winner of the trade.
They have.
I'm talking about the cup.
No, I think they're favorites.
I wouldn't be surprised if they win, man.
To me, they're favorites with they're favorites in the West with probably Colorado, and in the East It's Florida. I didn't mind what Florida did today.
Florida, Tampa, dude. Tampa getting Duclair and Matt
Nah.
Dumba.
Yeah, they did
Right.
okay, but I just think with
Guys,
their
you're
aging
forgetting
squad,
about
they won't
Carolina.
outlast Florida. I don't think they'll outlast Florida.
Florida,
Carolina, I don't know, man.
Tarasenko. Look, hold on. With Florida, Tarasenko and Kyle Okposo, again,
They didn't need much, Florida. To me, they didn't need much. So they did it.
But they got depth players. They got Tarasenko, who won the cup. Kyle Okposo, again, him too. Give him a grinder role. I'm sure he's a great teammate. Reduce his role. It's fine. To be honest, Carolina with Kuznetsov and Gensel is great.
Kuznetsov, I don't know, man. Sam, he had such a bad. I know Washington's having. He had such a bad year. They put him on waivers. I don't know how much he'll help them.
They went on waivers. He didn't go on waivers because of the play. He went on waivers because of the whole player assistance and all that stuff. So when he was supposed to come back,
I didn't know that. But I've seen him play, and he's been playing bad this year.
Yes,
well, he's been really.
His head wasn't screwed on straight. So
maybe it changes junior for sure. But to me, Carolina, I think they did okay, but I don't know. They don't convince me as much as Florida.
But you want to know why? Because I still think they could have gotten. I still think they should have tried to get a defenseman.
Yes. Yeah, you're right.
And I actually thought David Savard might have been that guy for them.
Yeah, that was possible
on the right side.
Look, we saw them firsthand yesterday, Carolina, and I know Montreal's been doing better against better teams, but for 2 periods, even 2.5, we were giving them a run for their money. I don't know. Florida.
Who you talking about?
Yeah, Carolina yesterday.
Yeah, but Carolina fucking tires you out, and that's what
I know. But when I see us play Florida again, I don't go out of my way to watch every single one of their games like Montreal. But when I see Florida play, man, they're just always after you. Yeah, I know Carolina wear you down, but a team, to me, Florida's after you and Vegas is after you for 60 minutes. Carolina's more like, I'm going to wear you down to the third period. But that doesn't always work against good teams. And when I watch them playoffs, they always disappoint.
The thing is about Florida is they probably play more or less the same style like Carolina, but they're bigger and they're fucking meaner.
But they start from the beginning, Florida. Carolina doesn't. They start from minute 1, Florida, and they don't let you go. And same with Vegas.
I think with Carolina, it depends on their opponent. I feel like they don't start right away against weaker opponents, and when they see that, oh shit, they're actually challenging us. Yeah, okay, we need to step on the gas pedal a little bit.
I don't think they're gonna have a good playoff. I think they'll win a round or 2 or whatever it could be, but I don't think
with Freddie Anderson back, I don't know, maybe they get new life and
I don't know, yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
They're on my fraud watch alert for this playoffs. They're on my fraud watch. We should do a section of that fraud watch.
Fraud watch alert? We could definitely do that.
Carolina for me.
Who else? Edmonton getting Adam Henrique and Troy Stetcher.
Whatever. What about Middlestat in Colorado?
Dude, I was so shocked about that trade.
The 1-for-1, yeah.
Yeah, with Bowen Byron.
Wow, but holy shit, Buffalo on their left side. You have Rasmus Dahlin, you have Owen Power, and you have Bowen Byron.
It's a Montreal 2.0 with the defenseman.
Yeah, they just have defense.
Yeah, Maybe they sent Justin Barron their way on the right side. He plays with Bowen Byron. They played on Team Canada together, I think. I don't know. Did you like Winnipeg getting Toffoli?
I feel bad for Toffoli.
It's weird, huh? Like he's such a good player, yet he's getting moved around. Like
I saw today on
true.
Twitter,
It's like
I saw the best saying from him. He's a victim of his own success because he's going to these teams time and time because he's a good player.
Teams want him,
yeah. So teams want him, but then they're up against the cap. They can't keep him, or they have trouble, and they gotta tear down a little bit.
Yeah.
So again and again.
So, out of almost all of these players that we named, there's only 2 of them that still have another year left on their contract and still got traded: Kuznetsov and Jake Allen. Everybody else on this list that I have here, they're all free agents next year. And personally, I think that was the difference maker of why Savard didn't get traded, or maybe a Yoel Armia didn't get traded. It's because they still got a year left. You want to throw in?
Right.
You want to throw in the well, we're only able to retain one contract, or maybe we could have retained all three, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, maybe. I still believe majority of the reasons why it's because these guys still have a year left. So that's why, Joe,
it's possible.
not to go full circle, but the fact that they still were able to trade Allen despite having a year left, we're not getting into it again. That's why I'm good with it. Who are the losers, though? Who do you think lost?
Ooh, give me a second to think. I don't know because it's not.
Yeah, but you're basing
I don't
it
find
on
there
who
was
didn't
as many
trade.
sellers.
I'm thinking of teams that
Should have done something.
Should have done something. Yes.
Oh my God.
I listen.
You could say Toronto should have done something. You could say
I'm with you 1,000%, Adrian, and I'm not saying this because I hate their guts.
No, but it's just to say it's like you want to win, you want to perform, so shouldn't you be doing something? That
Toronto,
you want to get, yes, you got Lubushkin,
but on a Stanley Cup contending team, what is he on defense? What number is he on defense?
I never even heard of this guy.
Exactly. That's exactly. So he's what?
Sorry.
A number 6, a number 7, to the best of our knowledge as Habs fans. Okay, Joel Edmondson, seeing him in a Toronto jersey is gonna make me it's gonna make me puke. And because I love Joel Edmondson and I love the way he punished Austin Matthews during that Stanley Cup run, and seeing him go there now is makes me want to vomit. But Joel Edmondson now is not the same Joel Edmondson when we went to the finals. Like, he's got back issues. So he's what? On a Stanley Cup contending team, aside from the Canadians, he's a number 4, at best a number 4 or a number 5. Who's there?
I have a team when we're done about Toronto.
Okay. Well, who's Toronto's number 1? Morgan Riley. Who's their number 2?
McCabe? I don't know. I don't even know the fucking player.
Exactly.
What happened to
I'm on the freaking score looking at defense.
Muzzin's done. Go to Daily Faceoff and look at their line.
McCabe, Muzzin's done.
Yeah, Muzzin's already done.
Well, see, they had Klingberg, and then
he's done.
Yeah, Toronto definitely.
Giordano,
Giordano is no offense to our paisano. He's old.
Then TJ Brody. That's
should have got Mete back. Speaking of paisano,
TJ Brody is not a number 2 on a Stanley Cup contending team.
There you go.
No, they didn't do much. I didn't want to mention
look at Vegas, Petrangelo, Shea Theodore, Noah Hannafin, what's his who else? Not McNabb. Oh my God, I'm drawing a memory blank here. Hold on a sec, I'll figure out his name. McNabb's there. I said Shea Theodore. I said Petrangelo, the Zach Whitecloud, the Nicholas. Oh my God! They still have Aiden.
Let Joey say his team.
Oh my God! They have Alec Martinez, who might come back. There we go. That's the guy I was looking for. Alec Martinez. Like, Joey, who lost the trade deadline?
I don't think this team did enough, especially given their standings. Vancouver Canucks.
Yep.
I personally wasn't a big. I mean, Elias Lindholm was not having a good year, and they were trying to trade him, if I'm not mistaken.
There were rumors. Yep.
There were rumors about them being the first team to make a big acquisition, only to trade him. So the fact that they were trying to trade him, who was it for? Which big player was it? I'm drawing a blank. Was it for Gensel?
It was for one of Gensel. I think it was for Gensel. No.
Yeah. So the fact that they were trying to trade Lindholm to get Gensel, that doesn't sit well. This is a guy he doesn't even have 40 points yet, and he's projected to end with I saw before 49 or 50. I don't know. That was their only trade, and I don't think they've done enough, especially given their standings. Maybe yes, they are a younger team for the most part. I mean, your core is younger with Pettersson and Hughes, but if you were trying to make a cup run, you're in a perfect position. You're having such a great year. I think they should have done a little more to push them forward. I don't think Lindholm was enough.
Well, I mean, I think their top 6 is still quite stellar, and they're having a great year. On defense, aside from Quinn Hughes, I mean, you got Tyler Myers.
That's where they could have done more.
They got Zadorov, too. Don't forget Ian Cole, maybe. I mean, Noah Juleson is finally having some kind of a good season. I could agree with you, Joe, that maybe Vancouver should have done more, but I really think they're just
they want to stay put.
Exactly. I think the way they're getting coached by Rick Tocchet, I really think they got something. I think they feel like they really got something special going on.
They weren't one of those teams that were supposed to be there, right? No one projected Vancouver to do this well, so it puts them in a tough spot. But man, imagine the season they're having. Look, they're playing really good. I started watching some of their games, and I've been honestly, I've been impressed by some of their players, like this Hoglander.
Yeah,
Hoglander's he's been impressing with some of the goals he has. But I thought maybe on the back end when Hanifin went, I thought Hanifin would have been a good spot for him to go was Vancouver. I thought he really would have helped that defense because they've been scoring. I think you're right. I think scoring and offensively they've been fine. I think they could have just bolstered that defense for playoffs, and having someone like Noah Hanifin, I don't know. I think it could have worked better. So I'm not going to say they're the biggest loser because you guys mentioned Toronto. Toronto is always a loser in my books, but I think they could have definitely done more.
After Dallas got Tanev though, like they didn't do much, huh?
No, they didn't.
I think them too. I think they're just they're sticking it with what they got. Maybe they just needed Tanev for that depth defenseman, penalty killer.
Also, Hanifin, just to finish off, he's only 27. It's not as if you're talking about a guy who's in his 30s. So I think he could have done well with the rest of that young core in Vancouver. I don't know. I thought it would have been a good fit, and I really thought Vancouver would have done something more, especially because I saw the rumors about Gensel. But
would you guys consider New Jersey as losers? Maybe not so much losers. I don't know if that's a strong word, but the fact that they were all in apparently on Jacob Markstrom and they couldn't get it done, so they figured we'll settle with like second best and Jake Allen just for the sake of getting a goalie.
Yeah, they need a goalie and not.
Yeah, but they need a goalie, and then I saw they also traded
Toffoli.
No, not Toffoli, but they traded a goalie for a goalie also.
Yeah, Vanacek.
Yeah, Vanacek for
Kapanen.
What's his hold on.
Capo
Kakkonen, that's it.
Yeah. So it's like, but yes, I get you would say the loser, because they were supposed to project to go at least playoffs, and now it seems like
they're having a disappointing year.
Well, that's it.
They got plagued with injuries this year. New Jersey basically suffered the way we suffered last season with these injuries.
They basically the trade was basically we're not pushing. Let the Foley go. We'll swap the goalies.
Well, when they lost Dougie Hamilton, like that was it almost on the defensive side. But look, man, all that to say is I still have faith in this management, man. Like I really think
it's fine. It's just
it's
what bothered everyone the most, I think, was that we were stuck with the stupid 3 goalie.
And it's over.
Yeah, but what would
now it's finally over, and then
I don't know. We were talking about New Jersey. Why would they? It still puzzles me about taking Allen.
Because they're gonna play him.
That's what I'm asking. Yeah, that's the you know what I mean? Like
Allen, they're gonna play him, and that they got the other goalie. The other one's gonna be the backup. Allen's gonna be their starter.
I don't know. It puzzles me. I don't know.
Like a lot of guys, like dude, a lot of analysts, especially on TSN, like they were scratching their heads as to this trade, and a lot of them like it's good for Montreal. I don't know about this for New Jersey.
But so why would New Jersey take someone like Allen, but then trade Toffoli? That's my question.
That's my question. So that's why I'm asking.
Because I just said it. They've.
You think they're giving up?
In a way, they've given up.
Yeah, but why would you trade for Allen if you're giving up? Like, to me, trading for Allen is not giving up. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Let me look at their standings real quick. They're
6
points.
Yeah, they're 6 points back of wild card
away. So
they're 3 wins. They're right. They're still kind of there. I mean, it's 3 wins. It's not.
Yeah, but you're up against Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I know
and,
it's hard in Detroit. It's
yeah,
hard. It's for sure it's hard. But okay, so are you a seller? But are you? I don't know. They did both in this case. They got rid of
it's weird.
Toffoli,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
they took Allen.
yeah.
Allen shows me you're a buyer, but getting rid of Toffoli shows me you're a seller. So I don't know. I was confused. I don't know if you can call them losers, but they had a very very interesting trade deadline.
Mm-hmm.
Unless like,
Yeah, it's weird.
maybe they're, I don't know.
It's hard.
Like,
Exactly.
no, but maybe it's like I said, like Allen didn't get to play, but maybe they know that he can play and can in a way perform to help the team. So that's why they're like, okay, let's.
Could be. Maybe.
Why they got rid of Toffoli? I don't know. What was the return from the Jets?
Second and a third
for picks, unless they know someone's coming back that's gonna replace him.
I don't know.
That's an injury.
It's an that's definitely exactly that was the head scratcher of the day, but I still think it worked out great for the Canadians. I truly believe that, despite having to retain the salary.
Fine, yeah, it helped the Canadians in a way of we got
stopping
rid of
the three goalie carousel. Yeah.
Sorry, Sam. Before we move on with Toffoli, just to say, it's not like he's having a bad season either. He has 26 goals.
Yes, that's why everyone. That's why again,
he's on pace for it's a 30 goal scorer, because I don't see him how he will not hit 30.
You know what? You know what? The more I think about it, I think Winnipeg is a bit of like that unsung hero, silent winner, having Monahan and now going get Toffoli.
I'm not a big fan of Winnipeg. Screw them. I don't know. There's something about them. I don't know. They always get these guys that like, look, you have Gensel, Hanifin, Hurdle, and then for Winnipeg you have Toffoli, and they're taking our seconds over here. They're taking Montreal seconds with Toffoli and Monahan. I don't know.
Well, so is Toronto going to get Edmonton.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. You're right. I don't know. I don't think they did bad, but I don't think it's enough for them to win. I can't see them the team.
But Toffoli's done at the end, is a free agent.
Yeah, they all are.
Oh, they all are, except for Kuznetsov, Vedri. Like I said,
Kuznetsov and Allen. Yeah. So they might try, maybe knowing. Maybe the whole Toffoli thing with New Jersey is
you come back.
He's not going to come, or there's that. Then maybe they made the whole handshake agreement. Say, okay, go, and then come back and we'll sign you. Or they know he's going to cost too much to resign, so might as well send them out and get something back.
Unless they're going to try to target another free agent somewhere. And maybe they need that money to sign him or something.
Well, that's it. Because
it could be that too.
Because if he wants to stay, he's got to. He said he's a free agent, so they know he's gonna. There's a possibility of him hitting free agency.
I mean, they're gonna have over like $21 million in cap space next year, and a lot of the older guys are gonna go too as well. So, maybe they're targeting someone. It could be that they're targeting someone next year, someone they feel like that could be better than Toffoli or something.
Sam, we didn't mention Sam and AJ. We didn't mention one more team, the New York Rangers.
Yeah, I was gonna talk. They could have done more than what they got.
Anything, but I never feel like you're a winner. Like, it sounds stupid to say, but I never feel like you're a winner if you don't do anything and you're a contending team.
Well, they got Roslovic, so like he's a good solid. The Rangers too.
They could have added a bit to their.
But I mean, they already have a pretty solid D core. It's for New York. What's going to come down to is it's their best players need to be their best players at the right time.
True.
Like Zibanejad's got to show up, Panarin's got to show up, and Shesterkin's got to hold the fort. If you look at last playoffs, it was only Kreider that was doing everything, and Shesterkin shat the bed. But if those three, if Zibanejad, Panarin show up, if they get something out of Lafreniere, and if Shesterkin holds the fort, this team could go far.
There's also what's his name, Trocheck.
Yeah, they got Trocheck too. That's going to help them big time.
You know, I love that I considered a loser today was fucking Boston too. Pat Maroon.
Oh, and Pat Maroon.
That's
fucking
it.
Jack
And
Edwards. That's a Jack Edwards karma's back in your face.
Yeah,
type of deal.
And they look considerably worse than Tampa. I don't know about Tampa because Tampa got a little better. Florida, Carolina, they look considerably worse than them now.
Yeah. So if the playoffs were to start right now, we'd be seeing a Boston Toronto series and Florida.
This fucking division has to
see, Joe, this I hate. I think I hate this whole division rivalry setup bullshit. I think I hate that more than I hate the LTIR system.
Okay, yeah, I agree with you.
Okay, we'll all agree on that.
I thought you were going to talk about the NHL point system. But
no, more and more I'm agreeing with you that, like, listen, 2 wins for a win in regulation, 1 win for a win in shootout or overtime, 0 points if you lose. That's it. That's all. I think you'll have guys compete a lot harder.
2-1-0 or 2-0, whatever. Any combination.
2-1-0. No, it's smart. 2-1-0. You lose, you lose. No matter where, you lose. You win in overtime. You needed more time than 60 minutes to win, or you need a shootout to win. No, you get 1 point.
But before that, and like this goes well with trade deadline, again, we're seeing the same teams because of these fucking divisions.
Yeah.
Dude, that's another thing, though, like how these teams are building their teams. It's because of these fucking division rivals.
Yeah, because they know who they're going to face.
Is it great or is it not so great? Yeah, I totally agree.
I rather the unpredictability of going in.
Just east-west, man. Oh, man, I couldn't agree with you more, Joe.